Looking back on your entire life can also mean seeing things that were not so good. Write this down also. Accept it. This is how it was. Acceptance and love and awareness heals all wounds. For me, death is the most beautiful moment in the human experience. When you know death, you know the deathless, you know eternity. And what is a life of 80, 90 years compared with eternity? It's a blink of an eye on the cosmic clock. And when it comes to desires, you're right on the spot. If any desire, have a desire for enlightenment. Until that day when even that is gone. How can you desire that which you really are? Finally, being in deep rest or being depressed makes the whole difference in the human experience. It is a choice in every moment. David, you're not wasting your time. You are perfect. Cooking, dissolving, disappearing, being cleansed, being twice born. Just be patient. You do not have to go anywhere to be that. Just move from your head to your heart, or even deeper, to your belly, and breathe. And as you say, you are that. Love, Ananta. Beloved David, sadness is part of the journey. Sadness is something good. Sadness is transitory. Sadness gives you depth. Nothing to fight. Just allow it. Live it. Be it. Sooner or later it will disappear, and you will again feel open, fresh, innocent, childlike, and connected with all. The day will come when you will love your sadness. Sadness is just some old emotions that is releasing from your cells. See it as you're being reborn. See it as being reclaimed by God. You are returning home and again becoming emptiness itself. See if you can allow sadness without labeling it as suffering. Go for long walks in the nature. Stay in a jacuzzi. Watch movies that invites you to release some tears. Sadness is something really beautiful, and that prepares you to become even deeper. Every cell of your body has to become empty of the past. Everything that is accumulated in your body since you arrived in your mother's womb, everything has to go. Thoughts you can watch, but emotions you have to allow. Thoughts and emotions come from the same river, but emotions are more deep, more connected with the body. So it's good what's happening to you. Just don't take it so serious, and do not get so identified with it. It is part of being human being, and you are on your way to become even more beautiful, empty and silent. You're asking about my story. of course I can share. But remember, it will not happen like that for you. On this journey you cannot compare or expect anything. Nobody knows when or how it's going to happen. In fact, it will never happen when you want it to happen. There is no needs or wants in enlightenment. You have given up. Everything you have done did not work. There is no before and after enlightenment. When you realize, then you know that you have always been that. On the journey I've had thousands of glimpses, thousands of awakenings, and thousands of satoris. It's nothing special. Suddenly you see that you are that. It happens again and again. It is wake-up calls. It is preparing the body-mind system. You cannot contain it all at once. That would be like squeezing an elephant into a two-man tent. And after each glimpse of the eternal, the mind comes back, starting to tell all kinds of stories. That is normal. All this is what is called gradual enlightenment. 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of process. So you just go on living this, using different tools and teachers that are available on this planet. You go on doing this until you come to a point when you're not interested in any more of what is served. You have prepared your body-mind, but suddenly nothing of what you used to do has any meaning. The mind might come up with ideas that you have to do something, but there is nothing that is tempting or interesting any longer. Not other than relaxing, going for a walk, feeling the wind, watching the birds, having a meal. Simple, 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 and very ordinary. And you hear people talking all kind of nonsense. But it is like it is. You have a different perspective and a different interest. So depending how you look at it, there is a journey and there is no journey. Because you've always been that. And there is also a never-ending journey, where so-called enlightenment is just a new beginning. For me, sadness is great. For you, sadness is suffering. That's the whole difference. But it makes the whole difference in the world. Enlightenment is nothing special. It's being totally natural. And this is waiting for you. Love, Ananta. Beloved David, yes, it's true that you can become attached to your satoris, to your peak experiences. When enlightenment has happened, it's something that lives in you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then there are no more peak experiences. There is happiness, there is silence, there is awareness, there is an ordinary life. Nevertheless, the peak experiences can be useful on the journey as a reminder when you get lost in the mind. As long as you are on the journey, I would highly recommend you to use your insights, your awakenings, and your satoris. Satori is just the name of a glimpse, and I'm sure you've had many glimpses, otherwise you would not be searching.